huge money, I will never get back this kind of money because I'm not into earning position now to that extent. It's a huge loss. That too, at 60, if you're losing 20 lakhs, what kind of tension it will be.
After listening to this, because it's about 20 lakhs, it's your hard earned money.
To put it across, why I do that is I always quote this book called Many Lives, Many Masters by Edelweiss. Edelweiss is the writer. Book is Many Lives, Many Masters. That has actually changed the perception of life for me. Everything happens for a reason and with a design by him. So if you are approaching me and I just take time to give it across to you, we might miss thousands of people viewing this. So we don't know at what time this particular many would have got wondered, like sometimes you get a message, oh, this is the app message that is needed for the day for me. How I got this message? You would be wondering. Everything happens with that kind of a precision. Supposing we delay on any of these, that's called procrastination. If you delay on anything, that may not even happen. So when something good is planned or destined to happen, there should not be buying of time to execute that. And when you are approaching, that we will have this kind of a discussion, that means you already found a value that this person can make a change to my channel, to my viewers, and to the persons who are viewing this. When that motive is very good, and it's almost divine, why don't we execute that? Why should we buy time, and why should I show that I'm totally terribly busy, which is not.
Just one correction or maybe one addition to my channel now, to my life, to me,
Okay.
to my channel, to my viewers, to your viewers. So, first of all, I am sure, sir, why I'm saying this. So, every time I say I am not a teacher, I am a learner for life. Because I think there's a huge scope of learning, right? When I saw you, to be honest, I'm not bragging. You may consider it as sheer flattery. but, but when I came to know about you and I started analyzing your lifestyle and how you are living, how you're leading, the kind of approach you have, that made me realize the scope of learning isn't huge. I used to think there is a huge scope of learning, but when I came across your profile, your life, I was like, it is not huge, it is humongous. Humongous means
Oh,
extremely large. So that's how I started believing. So, sir, I mean, that's an awkward question, but I hope you won't mind since we as ladies, we always ignore this question, but I want you to tell me your age and tell our
oh,
viewers.
14th March 1965. I'm 60-year old now.
So now I have to make some calculations for that.
No, I already told. I'm 60 now.
60 complete.
60 completed, and 4 more months have gone after that.
Okay, so did you celebrate your 60th birthday? Like, was it a grand celebration?
It was. I was in the bank at the time, and so they were in bank. They celebrated once. In the basketball court, they celebrated once. In the running team, they have celebrated one. And in family, we celebrated once. So there were close to 5 cake cuttings on that day.
Okay, all right. That means
With,
whatever you are
with a
doing,
group
they
of
all said.
with a group of say 15 to 20 people in any group.
Okay. So, more or less, we can say, though it was in parts, but together it was huge,
Yeah, true.
right?
Yes.
And, sir, since you turned 60, and have you ever found people, or maybe people close to you, doubting your personality that he's 60 years old? How can he be a fitness coach? Does that happen?
No, they don't even think I'm 60. Uh, and they don't
Yeah,
even ask, whether you're 60 because they don't believe when I say that also. So I
exactly.
leave it. That is, his design.
I want to
Let
tell
us,
you one
let us,
thing.
let us keep doing, what we are good at.
Yes. Maybe he chose you for doing this. So,
We need to contribute. See, as long as you are alive, donate blood. Once you are dead, donate your organs. This is what I, in case you want to give something to humanity, I thought this is the best thing. No science can create blood. Only humans can give. If at all you are fit, please donate blood. This is my humble request to all the viewers here. Please donate blood. You can do it every 3 months, and that
Okay.
saves 4 lives. When I completed my 100th time of donation, Madras Medical Mission Hospital in Chennai, they actually celebrated it. Please donate.
Okay. So then what about people like me? I literally went. That was not just a joke. I went for donating. I was in Maharashtra and there was some event taking place, and I went and I said, I want to donate. They looked at me and they said, Ma'am, please, next time you need some blood. So,
No, they will test the hemoglobin level. If HB is below 12.5, that is sufficient for you, but not for donation. See, in personal life also, you can donate only if you have sufficiently for yourself. Same thing applies to HB also. So 12.5 mg is required. If you have that, then you can donate. So 12.5 to 15 mg. So what you should do is eat a lot of green vegetables and take dates. That will actually improve the HB level, and you can start donating.
absolutely. So, I'll keep that on mind, sir. And even I would love to do that. I am talking about something that happened 10 to 12 years ago. That is the time when I wanted to donate, but they rejected my proposal. But now I can try,
Yeah,
right?
definitely. Yes. My wife also goes and donates. She
Mhm.
comes along with me. Sometimes she also gets rejected, saying HB level is low. But then, with this intake of, we are vegetarians, so intake of this green leaf and dates will improve.
Okay. All right. Great suggestion for people like me. So, sir, I was already having another question, although I forgot. So, I read something today. I would like to read that in front of you. Shall I?
Yes, please.
So, I came across something that said we are the only species that sprays food with poison so that other animals won't eat it. And then we eat it ourselves, right?
Correct.
So, as you talked about green vegetables here, so I want you to elaborate this little quote that I came across today.
See, two things we can look into this statement. One is we are using pesticides and we are thinking that we own the entire paddy field. Unless you have the proper insects down below, even the roots won't develop, even the stem won't come up, and the paddy won't come up properly. You, the world is designed for everyone. Man is the only one who keeps on taking. See, the cloud gives rain, sun gives a shine, flowers give fragrance, rivers give water. What is man giving to the world? He's
Misery.
taking, and taking. Whether he wants or not, he takes. For his neighbor's sake, he takes. For somebody's sake, he takes. Why is he taking? What is that he's going to do? Napoleon said, "No, keep my fingers outside my tomb, that people will learn that I go empty-handed." So why don't we start giving? You don't need to have any possession to give. Your clear thoughts are enough. A person is coming in front of you, let him be good. You are going to the temple, you are seeing somebody praying, let her wish be fulfilled. This is enough from your side. You don't need to, this mind is enough. You don't need to actually give your money. You don't need to give blood also. But your thoughts you can give. You have that much full of supermarket. God is with you. He has given you everything. Start looking into it and start giving. When you start giving without any expectation in return, you become that Superman.
So, with giving, you mean your clear thoughts as well as can we consider service here?
Everything. Even supposing service is not possible, you don't have time. I'm talking about people who give excuses for not doing anything. They give excuses. Can't you give your thought, pure thought to somebody? And don't judge anyone looking at them. This thing will shape your life, not necessarily others. But you will become the one who is going to light your own self, and that will light others. That's how the cleansing happens within. Pure thought for others.
Absolutely. And that is something that's missing actually, sir. And
Yes.
along with clear thoughts, if you don't have money, if you don't have enough time, but if you're sitting with someone, can't you lend your ears and listen to them? That's also a kind of something, we are giving something to someone simply by being all ears.
True.
That is also a kind of help we can provide. Most of the time, sir, we see that people, they don't need our advice, they don't need any solution for us, they just need us to listen to them, patiently listen to them without giving our unnecessary advices that we often do.
True. Correct. Yes.
So that is a great help that we can offer.
Yes. Yes. Definitely yes. If they are opening up, just listen.
True that. Because, sir, I believe when we listen, when it comes to speaking, it is said, if you are an active listener, you can be a great speaker, right? So, although that is a completely different area, what we are discussing is when you listen to someone and when they vent it out in front of you, and when you just give them this, uh, when you just lend them your presence, that okay, I'm there to listen to you, I'm there. They feel it is the best kind of comfort, I think, one can offer, and people need
Correct.
that because
Yeah.
it
Yeah. And,
in this.
unless, yeah, unless they have confidence, they will not share it also. That means you have reposed confidence in them. And mere listening is enough. They don't require any advice in return.
To that. And sir, as you have seen in this chaotic life, although we are surrounded with people, highly surrounded with people, we may have hundreds of people on our social media accounts, thousands, but at the end somehow we all are alone. We hardly find five people, handful of people with whom we think we can really open up and
Mm.
share our true selves. We hardly have those people. And if you can be that one for someone, I think that's an achievement.
That itself is a great service to humanity.
True.
And in the end, when you listen to somebody's problem and they get solace because of you, or just because you've been patiently listening, you will have a lot of comfort within yourselves. That's a huge service which we can do. So this also we can add along with goodwill, good wishes. Just listen.
True. So, sir, how have you developed your faith in Almighty? Although this is an entirely different question, we were about to talk about fitness and training, all of it, but this is something that's coming right on time. And how have you developed this faith? I'm sure it might have happened over the time, but little bit if you can share.
Faith on.
On Almighty, as
Oh
you
yeah,
have mentioned multiple times, let's leave it on Him. So, yeah.
because if there is a creation, there is a creator. Without creator, there is no creation. We are still disputing whether Pluto is a planet or not. We are still discussing. Scientists are still working on that. And scientists are only discovering. It's already covered. They are only removing the cover. They are discovering. That means it's already in existence. If something is already in existence, then who has created that? Everybody still says it's a Big Bang theory, black hole theory. What is that? After so many years, also, we are unable to decipher that. And you can't digest your own food, leave alone everything. That is not in your hand.
True.
Then why we should have so much of heavy headedness that I'm only doing? Even your children are not yours. They are not because of you. They are through you onto this world. And that is why even two siblings in a home, um, by same parents, have different behaviors. They don't behave same because they have been traveling their own path. The other person is traveling their own path. In Veda, it is said that children choose their parents. So they come with their own previous experience in their birth and then come to you. In this world, you are their biological parents. That's all. You don't have any control on any of their activities. They will lead their life, and you can only give food, shelter, and safety. So this is life, very simple. And one more thing, if you think that you are the one doing everything, you will get unnecessarily stressed. And when you know there is something with the design is happening, you will lead a life which is very peaceful. Then you might ask a question, sir, if everything is destined, then why we should make an effort? That question might come into the mind of people who are listening to this. In every point in life, Vinny, you can also recollect, whenever you were in a difficult situation in your life, you would have come across two paths in front of you. There will be two paths, one this direction, one this direction. Based on your divinity, based on your inner strength, based on your character, you will choose the path that becomes destiny. So you can ask where my role comes. Your role comes in taking that decision. Should I go in this road and should I go in this road? If you go in this road, this is what will happen. Tatastu. If you go in this road, this will happen. So you decide that. So you are only writing your own destiny.
Agree. So, sir, they say life is all about choices, the choice you make. And
Correct.
that is what you mentioned, right?
Perfect. Yes.
And
Mm.
I would like to tell you one thing. So, every Tuesday, I have my meditation session with my trainer. So
Okay.
every time we have almost 1.5 to 2 hours of conversation. Although he doesn't have that much time, but he knows that if I go, I'll be speaking for long. With him. That means a kind of discussion. It's always
Okay.
fruitful. So the kind of theory you shared, so he also shared exactly similar theory in our previous session, that some days we think like, okay, I have earned a lot, I am making huge change in someone's life, and I have achieved a lot, I am doing this, I am doing that, I am the only one, right? And then he talked about the entire galaxy, right?
Mm.
And it's not just your town, your society, your town, your city, then your state, country, world. He talked about the galaxy. He talked, he was watching one movie and he shared, when we keep that entire thing on mind, right? And then you look at yourself, just imagine, do you even have any existence? You
Mm.
say, I am doing this, I am the one, I am doing everything. Do you even have any existence? Nothing. Like, you are a creation, you are here for doing something that you are still finding out, right? And then you keep saying that you have that ego inside. Oh, I am doing that, I am doing that. Is that ego even feasible or worth it? Not at all. We are simply nothings. So it was a long discussion, like really long, although I just kept it in short. So that's
The
how,
ego says, "Hmm, it just got out."
yes,
There's a
definitely.
saying that ego is what? It just got outside from you.
Yes, yes, absolutely, sir. And sir, there are many other things. Like, I would like to discuss one incident with you, although to your surprise, I would like to tell you we have only 8 more minutes.
Oh, is it? Very nice. Good.
Yes.
Time just flew away.
Yes, it just flew. And of course, I would like to have one more session, if you permit.
I will. We will. Yes, we will.
So, sir, the day I reached out, that time I remember you were facing something related to some particular amount, and the amount was huge. It was somewhere close to 20 lakhs. So,
Yes.
your 20 lakh got stuck at that time. And the way you were talking to me, I was tensed for your 20 lakh. But you were really calm and you were enjoying your saute vegetables and your biryani. How? Like, I was worried. How is he able to do it? Because I was tensed as if I have lost that huge amount. So, how do you maintain it? What kind of behavior is this, sir?
So I have 7 minutes. Let me see. In 3 minutes, I'll try to answer this because there may be one more question from you.
No,
Um,
you have to answer this question at length. I want to understand your behavior after all.
it is actually 20 lakhs, as you rightly said. It is 20 lakhs. I got this money. This I invested when I was at 32 in LIC. The money was 5 lakhs I invested when I invested at that time. That was in five installments I paid. From 27 to 32, I paid five installments. I left it for them to settle me at my 60th age. So the interest compounded, and then I finally got that money back into my account. That was close to 19 lakhs and 89,000. So I added 11,000 and I wanted to transfer it to my son's account. So instead of he has account in Axis Bank as well as HDFC Bank. So I was trying to transfer into Axis Bank. I made the Axis Bank people ready to sign FD form so that it can be in fixed deposit in his name, because we don't know how long we are going to be alive on this world. So why should we carry all the money to ourselves? So we'll start distributing to the next generation so that they will also start enjoying when we are also alive. So with that motive in mind, so I thought I'll make an FD. But then by mistake, I had so in my I transferred through mobile app only. In the application, I had a credit card account of his in some other bank, which is closed, surrendered and closed. So I transferred the money. The money went. I got the confirmation that money is, and I was in between a session. In the tea break, I did this transaction because the bank people were calling and asking me, "Sir, please do it, sir. We urgently we will finish booking." So in the melee, I did the transaction. Erroneously, it has gone to a bank where he already closed that relationship. So when I immediately texted my branch saying that this money has gone, I got a debit confirmation, but the credit hasn't gone to the right account. I made a mistake here. Bank was clueless. They tried to approaching NPCL, National Payment Corporation, through bank. They tried to approach for 2 to 3 days. I wasn't aware where the money is. Then I spoke to my family and I conveyed this has happened. Money has gone. Then my son said, "Daddy, please consider this has gone to the government for tax purposes." Then I immediately thought, okay, let it go to the person who actually deserves this. If that is destined to happen, we are not here to cry over that. And if I keep crying on that, I'm going to lose this present moment. This moment is more important than 20 lakhs. That money, if needs to come to me, it will definitely come. If it doesn't need to come to me, that it has gone to the right needy person. Maybe I was indebted to that person in my previous birth and I repaid it now. So when I had that kind of a concept, I could sleep so peacefully. I could have my food so nicely. I could also attend the trainings without any difficulties. This is the short form of it. 15th of September, the money has gone from my account. 25th of September, I got the money back into my account. They could trace it back into the bank, and then I've been training another set of the HDFC Bank officials. In that training batch, there was one official who helped me in getting this back. So you go without any motive. You go you help people without any expectations. It like rain, it receives. You receive it. Whatever you want will come to you at right time, right moment, without you asking for it. You keep doing what you're good at doing. So this is a short form of how I actually faced this 20 lakhs. Yes, huge money. I will never get back this kind of money because I'm not into earning position now to that extent. It's a huge loss. That too, at 60, if you're losing 20 lakhs, what kind of tension it will be. But I didn't want to take it to myself. Money is very important, but that's not the only thing.
It is important, but it is not everything,
Yes.
right? So, I mean, it's a huge lesson. I'm telling you. Uh, we lose several things every day. Like someday we keep our charger somewhere and then we don't even find it. Even some days, if I talk about myself, there's something that I have lost. I don't know, last year or something, but still it haunts me every now and then. It was really precious ornament, okay, but every time it haunts me, even dresses also. But after listening to this, because it's about 20 lakhs, it's your hard earned money, it's your lifelong earning, and then you considered it okay as if I paid it to government in the form of taxes. And then you thought, okay, you were indebted to someone and that money has reached that particular person. Oh goodness, what a wonderful thought it is. I mean, commendable. That is the reason I prepared such a long introduction for you, sir. That is the
No,
only reason.
we actually read it, no? Don't cry over the spilt milk.
Spilled milk, yeah.
Unless we
Mm.
practice what we read, there's no point in our development. We need to practice, put into
True
practice what
that.
we read.
True that, sir. I mean, now we have hardly few more seconds, but I would like to continue in the next session if you permit, sir. Will that
Yeah,
be?
we will do that
No,
any time of your.
like on a very positive note and huge, sir. I can't tell you. It will take some long time to process whatever you said, but I'm sure people watching this will get a lot of learnings how to deal with such setbacks and hurdles if they face any. So we'll be joining again, sir, and shortly we'll be joining.
Thank you.
So yes,
Thank you so much.
thank you so much, sir, for joining. Thanks a lot.
Bye.